likes of Russell Westbrook, this is who Joel Embiid is. He antagonizes, but also he enforces.
And scores.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
To Butler. The follow won't go either. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Jay, you know, Steve Kerr wants to see his team play better at home, make sure they get home court advantage.
They slacked off last year. They were 29-12 at home. Now, that's a pretty amazing record at home, but let me tell you why they slacked off. The 3 years prior to that combined, they were 114-9. I think we're going to see that Golden State Warrior team from those years instead of the one from last year.
Green, and it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Redick. J.J. Redick. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Green to Durant. Joel Embiid sends it away. Has a look. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Redick. Can't connect. To Green. Ah, rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid missed his first. That one goes.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kevin Durant with the rock. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. To Simmons. And stuffs it home.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. It remains Warrior basketball. And this will be out of bounds. Off of Butler. Curry. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air. Curry, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To Redick. J.J. Redick. 3 for 4. Good start.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Kevin Durant with the block. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Kevin Durant, 2-4 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 5. Jimmy Butler rejects it. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
got it.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Muller to bring it up. His team down 9. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Livingston. Muller into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 5. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Livingston across the timeline. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. That misses with a second to go. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Sixers control it. McConnell. And he finishes at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
From the painted area, won't go down. McConnell to Embiid. And a throwdown.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Green. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, short. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Gets it in the left corner. And scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your team with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Possession lies with Golden State. Durant. Well defended. To Embiid. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Embiid. Redick had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Beyond the arc for 3. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Klay Thompson with a piece. Oh, the hustle keeps the ball in play. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Simmons to Embiid. Whoa, what a finish.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Draymond Green, 3 for 6 now.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Warriors come up with it. And look out.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Durant, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Nice finish at the rim.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Simmons to McConnell. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, right? To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Sixers call for time as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Almost, and he's not getting the call. To McConnell. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Warriors basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Durant finishes off the three-point play. And the Warriors. Add to their lead. Goes to the right side. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Warriors have the basketball. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's it for the first half. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. the Warriors. Enter the locker room.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Green can't get the bounce.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the three-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
Curry to bring it up. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. That'll be out of bounds. Simmons the last to touch. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Steph Curry, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Redick. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Durant won't go down.
They had so much success in the first half knocking down the three-point shot. That's not the case so far in the second. Try to play inside out. Maybe attack the rim. See the ball go in first.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
J.J. Redick. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Thompson buries it. It's a 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Tobias Harris. Kevin Durant swats it. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
He was hacked. They let it go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Joel Embiid. He's now 5 for 6.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Durant buries it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Redick. Simmons. Draymond Green able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed, you're being efficient with your jump shooting, your passes are crisp, you're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
To Thompson. Great feed. Sets it up. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Monroe. Throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
To Simmons. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
He'll put it up. At the buzzer, another chance. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that wing column.
Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 4 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Runners good there.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
To Tobias Harris. And count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Golden State basketball. It goes down. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Deep left corner. Cashes in for 2. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Golden State at the controls. Livingston to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. Butler to bring it up. His guys trail by 10. now ready with a couple of free throws.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Jimmy Butler at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Steph lets loose. Jumper's good.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Visit the website for your chance to win.
Simmons. And scores. Strong take.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Curry. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
The big guy, Greg Monroe, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Curry, message received. Well defended. Simmons with it. His guys down by 9. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Curry into the front court. Leads 5. Fires the 3. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Durant. Curry to Durant. Joel Embiid pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Time to shuffle things up. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It remains Sixers basketball. Time for some new personnel into the game. Draymond Green tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Can't connect. It's no good. To Embiid. Redick. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Joel Embiid, huge block. Butler into the front court. The deficit is 6. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Wow, that was vicious. Slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Durant to Shaun Livingston. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say,
The Warriors finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. They did it with blocks, and they did it